misguided, character flawed individual. Whatever his good qualities might be, he just demonstrated some real negative qualities. When he wrote on a public forum on Twitter, a thread, where he said that I and all of you going free are a cult. Now that is unforgivable. Because when we say the word cult, when the average person hears the word cult, they're not thinking a group of people who love Western kind, who just want to protect our children. They're thinking about child molestation, you bastard. They're immediately thinking about forced labor. They're immediately thinking about sleep deprivation. They're immediately thinking about brainwashed people. They're immediately thinking about the worst of humanity. That is the label you're going to put on the good work that we are doing? You piece of shit. Now, I told you, I can forgive an insult to me, but there is no forgiving undermining the good work that we are doing for white well-being. Babies are being saved. Babies are being produced. People are getting off the road to suicide. People are going back to their dreams, studying at university. People are getting out of alcoholism. People are leaving abusive partners. People are getting off of heroin because of what we are doing. And you are going to jeopardize that. Then this person sends more messages to me saying, if I'm not, and I hadn't responded, saying that if I'm not trying to do something political, then isn't it just a cult? Well, if you will ever be forgiven for that, it's going to be a cold day. We have to face, we know this without doubt, that the anti-whites out there are going to be calling any white positive group that gains any sort of steam, no matter how much light of day they shine on all of their activities, you know they're going to slander them with the word cult and all that the associations that go along with that. Marshall Applewhite and the castrating of all of the members. Jim Jones and the poisoning of everybody with the Kool-Aid. All of these different groups. The molestation and murder of children are associated with that word cult. We know we're going to have to deal with it from anti-whites. And you are going to try to goad your way by saying, you just want a conversation. Is what you're doing a cult? I just want to have a conversation. Piss off, bitch. That is exactly the kind of thing, ladies and gentlemen, for which we need to say, have a nice day. You're never welcome back. You can spend the next so many years trying to make amends, serving the white positive sphere in other ways, on your own terms, in other realms, to show that you're truly apologetic for what you have done. You will not smear us with such a label. You will not smear all of these good people watching live, watching in replay, with all of those associations, prick, just so you can try to goad your way into a conversation. You have nothing of value to say. You have done enough harm. Every person that hears anything like that about us and the work we're doing for Going Free, he specifically said, going free. Now that I think about it, going free is cultish or something like this. Now that I think about it, I could pull it up. Now that I think about it, it said, going free really seems like a cult, something like that. And then to say, I just want a conversation. Who do you think you're fooling with that? Defame us, cripple us and our ability to protect our people, our civilization, our children, and then think you're going to pretextualize it with just, oh, it's just because I want a conversation. Oh, I almost just said what I really want to say. You're not fooling anybody. You are not fooling anybody. You need to work on yourself. You came after someone who was good to you. You came after someone who, out of my own heart, wanted to help you as a person, as a brother, as a friend, in your personal life, with your personal problems, and with your ambitions when it comes to the white positive sphere. And you come after me and the work that I've invested my entire life in. You personally insult me, and then you slander the totality of what we are doing and all of these good people who have come to this work with a title like that. You have serious issues. Resolve them on your own.